Hi everyone, we're Max and Nick, and we built a browser automation tool that we lovingly called Kill the Browser, or KTB. KTB takes a task description like leave a comment on a Hacker News post complaining about Rust, and it will perform it in your browser. I'm happy to say that no browsers were killed in the last 24 hours, but I'm going to tell you what happened anyway. So our plan is simple. We want to first look at the current browser context, decide what to do what we set out to do, repeat that forever until the original task is solved. So let's just go step by step. So step one is the current browser context. LLMs are pretty okay at understanding images, but they don't tend to be the same LLMs that are good at reasoning. Another challenge with using a multimodal LLM is translating its insights into DOM interactions. So we decided to cut out the middleman and use a cool OSS library called Tasia. The way it works is it takes your HTML, then uses a good old-fashioned OCR from Google to label each element. It returns a map of labels to XPaths on a page, as well as turn your HTML into what is essentially ASCII art with labels and things. Then your jacked up LLM from Nebius Studio can take it from there. It's pretty good. What do we do with it? With the ASCII art in hand, we can set up an agent using the React framework, not that kind of React, the other React. And the way that basically works is you put the ASCII art in the prompt, the model chats with itself, they call it thoughts. It picks an action from the list we give it, which we define in Python. The page changes, start again until you're finished. So we got that working, and KTB actually managed to apply to YC as itself. And that was really exciting, but unfortunately no footage of that moment survives, but promise you it happened. Anyway, the dopamine hit from that was immense, and we wanted more. We wanted to post a job on LinkedIn. So step 3 is performing actions. This is where it got a little bit hairy for us. On highly interactive websites like LinkedIn and Indeed, Tasia was getting really confused by things like overlay elements, hover effects, divs that are actually buttons, input fields that are pre-filled from some random session state that LinkedIn decided to keep for you. I'm sure it's really useful if you're a human, but yeah. So after a few hours of prompt engineering, we decided to narrow down our focus, posting ads on Craigslist, which famously uses rock solid HTML from 40 years ago and is less likely to trip up KTB. So now please enjoy the little footage of KTB doing just that. So here you can see at 10x speed, KTB posting a few ads. It's not super great, but it's kind of getting there. For example, the success rate of clicking the post an ad job is 100%. So, I'll take that as an absolute win. So yeah, that's as far as we got. I guess if we had more time, we'd probably iron out more bugs in Tasia. I think it was a research project at some other hackathon like last year. We monkey patched a few, but LinkedIn was always 2 steps ahead. So we crashed quite often if we got ASCII art that we didn't expect. Aside from our own skill issues, other approaches you could try, go bottom up and improve the steps 2 and 3. You can tune the hell out of KTB to do specific tasks just on LinkedIn, but maybe rag what you do on the website so you don't lose the knowledge you've gained from previous passes. You could go top down and just find a better way than Tasia of representing HTML that doesn't get confused. Also, we could just fine-tune a smaller multimodal LLM, or yeah, we could just wait for the robot overlords to arrive and take it from there. Yeah, whatever we end up doing, we'll keep you posted. Thanks for listening.